JIT-TV, just in time.
Sanmanan Babugele Makhaya, and a very warm welcome to JIT-TV News, where we bring you nothing but politics, business, sports, and also entertainment, all in one experience. Let's take a look at your headlines for today. Over 3,000 delegates ready for ZANU-PF annual conference. Zimbabwe's biggest diamond miner shifts sales to Dubai auctions. Springboks see off brave England to set up World Cup final showdown with New Zealand. Now, packed agenda will mark the ZANU-PF National People's Conference slated for this week as the Revolutionary Party consolidates its gains and takes stock of progress towards Vision 2030. The meeting will take place at the Midlands ZANU-PF Convention Centre on the outskirts of Gweru. The conference will see a business expo running concurrently with the main events. Items on the agenda include reflecting on the party's achievements, the state of the party, the economy, food security and nutrition, social services, and also poverty eradication. Now, the ANC last week announced that its head of political education, David Makhura, has been appointed as the new head of the party's governance score, meaning that ANC National Executive Committee member David Masondo has been given a boot. Speaking to the media, the party posted an EC briefing this week. Party Secretary General Fikile Mbalula told journalists this decision makes sense because it aligns with Makhura's position in the party. He added that as head of political education, Makhura was full-time at Luturi House.
Do you remember the desire? The joy.
Phone.
Oh, Maria Mida.
Well, you can relive this again in the new world of Gateway Stream.
Gateway Stream. How easy.
Gateway Stream. The future is here now. Download the Gateway Stream app from Google Play or Apple App Stores, or send your order on our WhatsApp number +263 772 298 779. Gateway Stream is a subsidiary of the Rainbow Tourism Group.
Let's take a look at the African news for today. Now, trucks carrying humanitarian aid for war-torn and besieged Gaza started passing into the Rafah border crossing from Egypt Saturday, a security source and an Egyptian Red Crescent official told AFP. Egyptian state television showed several trucks entering the gate on the 15th day of the war between Israel and Hamas, the militant movement that rules the Palestinian enclave of 2.4 million people. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres on Friday visited the Egyptian side of the crossing to oversee preparations of the aid delivery. Let's take a look now at the international news for today. Now, a 16-year-old British girl reported missing after the Hamas attack on Israel was murdered by the militant group, her family have said. Noya Sharabi disappeared from Bir Kipputz after it was raided on 7 October. Her younger sister, 13-year-old Yahil, also vanished and was confirmed to have died earlier this week. Their mother, Laini Sharabi, was also killed, while their father, Eli Sharabi, is still missing. Noya's death was confirmed after her body was formally identified.
What we know about what happened in Lian's house is not by eyewitness. No one saw what happened. But after the events, we managed to ask a friend who is a soldier in the army to go to the house and to see what happened over there. What we saw is gunshots on the shelter and also in the room in front of the shelter. and we saw 2 big blood stains on the floor.
Let's get down now to the business side of news. Now, Zimbabwe's biggest diamond producer has shifted almost all of its sales to Dubai, targeting cutters, polishers and traders and eliminating middlemen. Zimbabwe Consolidated Diamond Corps has auctioned 4 million carats of stones so far this year in the emirate, up from 850,000 carats for the whole of 2022. The state-owned miner is targeting revenue of $1 billion by 2030, according to sales and marketing manager Enoch Moyo. Selling rough stones in the United Arab Emirates has also eliminated the middleman that used to bid in auctions in the southern African country. Now, Ghana's government has approved its first lithium mine run by a subsidiary of Australia-based Atlantic Lithium Limited, the West African country said on Thursday, part of its drive to benefit from a global move towards electric vehicles. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources granted Barari DV Ghana Limited a 15-year lease on the mine at Iwoya on Ghana's southern coast, where the company began exploring for lithium 6 years ago. The company will also work on developing a lithium processing plant to maximize the economic benefit of a mineral it has often shipped to China for processing, the ministry added.
I've been very surprised by the level of engagement that we've had from the Minerals Commission. I think the CEO has done a sterling job to bring the mining companies in and to really assist us in the permitting process. They've been helping us from step one and guiding us all the way through. We've never been this close to getting our mining license. We're very excited and we still believe that will happen in the next couple of weeks, if not by the end of this month. The company will generate in excess of $6.6 billion over the life of mine. More than half of that will go to the benefit of Ghana in the forms of taxes, royalties, free carry interest, company salaries, contracts to the local community.
Dial of Technology now introduces an innovative and convenient way to receive medical assistance. The +263 Health app is a virtual medical care platform with a comprehensive network for doctors, specialists, hospitals and pharmacies to interact a lot easier with patients in the comfort of their home. To access the app, you can download it on Google Play Store or Apple Store, create your own account online, search for a verified doctor, and choose to visit or consult any doctor via video call or WhatsApp to give out details on your prescription for just a minimum consultation fee. That way you can go to any pharmacy near you for your pickup, creating a better world with +263 Health app.
As you can see as an example, this is a live patient consulting a real doctor.
For more information, visit the website at www.plus263health.com. Stop waiting on queues for long hours and move from difficult to easy life with +263 Health app, making health more affordable for every Zimbabwean, because your health is our health too. And now on your JIT-TV News with a focus. And finally, on your sports news. Now, South Africa this year will definitely face New Zealand in the 2023 Rugby World Cup final after snatching a dramatic late win over England in their semi-final. Now, England had a perfect start in Paris as Owen Farrell put them on the scoreboard in the second minute. Pollard had an immediate impact and pulled South Africa within 3 points minutes later. Just before halftime, Farrell added a third to make the score 12-6 at the break. The Springboks continued to pile on the pressure in the scrum and eventually earned a penalty. Up stepped Pollard to put a thumping kick from 49 meters out that sailed through the post to put them ahead by 16-15. Congratulations to the Springboks. And that is all from me to you. A huge thank you for joining me today. As always, kindly please comment and follow us on all our social media handles on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok. Or rather, you can go to our website at www.JIT-TVzw. Signing out, it is Andile Guguletsi Ntombi Akwacinto Mahlaba. Have yourselves an amazing day.
Zimbabwe, Nyika Yakanaka. Zimbabwe is a landlocked country between the Zambezi and Limpopo rivers, surrounded by SADC countries like South Africa, Botswana, Zambia, and Mozambique. The name Zimbabwe stems from a Shona term for Great Zimbabwe. It's the ruins of an ancient city dating back to between the 11th and 15th centuries, are made entirely of stone and span over 1,800 acres. Ask us about arranging a visit here. The highlands are known for their natural environment, with tourist destinations such as Nyanga, Chimanimane, Vumba, and Chirinda Forest at Mount Selinda. Victoria Falls, one of the 7 wonders and one of the world's biggest and most spectacular waterfalls, is located in the country's extreme northwest and is part of the Zambezi River. The Victoria Falls National Park is also in this area and is one of the 8 main national parks in Zimbabwe, the largest of which is Hwange National Park. Matobo Hills National Park is one of the country's most interesting parks from a cultural perspective. It's not only very scenic, it also has a rich human history. Once inhabited by Bushmen, there's a superb collection of well-preserved rock art dating back at least 13,000 years. Lake Kariba is one of the biggest man lakes that is famous for the mystical creature Nyami Nyami and is a popular African travel destination. Zimbabwe is showing a steady growth path economically according to the World Bank review. This is a significant improvement after a 2-year recession due to COVID-19 and other factors. Zimbabwe's agriculture has taken its status of being the breadbasket of Africa, with its land reform program showing phenomenal signs of growth and yields produced by Zimbabweans for Zimbabweans. Land is certainly a good story to tell. Zimbabwe is now the fastest growing third world country in Africa and the world at large. Zimbabwe, Musha Wakanaka. Zimbabwe is blessed with amazing fauna and flora, minerals, and many natural resources. It is one of the world's biggest producers of gold and the 3rd biggest producers of platinum. The mining sector remains very lucrative, with some of the world's largest platinum reserves being mined. The Marange diamond fields, discovered in 2006, are considered the biggest diamond find in over a century. So if you need a world-class African country to do business while touring this majestic landscape and seeing the Big 5, Zimbabwe is the destination of choice. Zimbabwe. Zimba Zimbabwe.